Krone Consulting. I'm here with Viktor Michač, who is a QA manager and AI enthusiast, and also co-author of MAIN Next.
Hello, Honzi.
And we are both from Krone Consulting, which is a consulting company based in Bratislava. And we are focusing mainly on software testing, AI-driven quality assurance, and also consulting. We are trying to help our clients to improve their processes, and we have successfully delivered many of the projects already. And I also mentioned MAIN Next. What is MAIN Next? MAIN Next is a book which we have wrote at the beginning of this year, and this book is I would say concept how to implement AI into your software development lifecycle, and we will discuss few topics from this book also when we will discuss our questions that we have prepared. Because we are working as a consultants, we have a great opportunity to see the adoption of AI in several enterprises by our clients, and I would say it's pretty complex topic. And today's session is more about raising the questions, and also about it's not about getting the answer today, but it's about thinking more complex about topic of AI adoption on enterprise level, because it's completely different than on small scale companies.
Yeah, but I want to take one step back. Is MAIN Next only book? Because I took some certification from the MAIN Next.
Yes,
and I was successful as a co-author, but lost 1 point, not great. But yeah.
Yeah, of course, MAIN Next is also, we have several trainings regarding MAIN Next, and you can get also certificates, so don't hesitate and check the website or our LinkedIn page, and you will get more information there. Thank you for reminding me.
No problem.
Before we start the whole session, let's discuss, or not discuss. There are some rules that we have set for this format of meeting. So you all have muted microphones. Only we two are talking. So I hope you will enjoy it. But you can write your questions through Google Forms. On the next slide, I will show you where you will find it. And we have also prepared few polls. Nothing complicated, and I hope we will get some answers also from you. Also, this session is recorded, so I hope you don't mind. And before we start with this session, so here where you can find things like polls and question and answers. So here, these nine dots on the right down corner, you will find this menu, and here, based on the language that you are using, you have your polls or Krupička or different name for service, and also dotaz your questions for questions. We will answer the questions at the end of this session. So don't hesitate and write your questions. And I think we can start already with the first poll.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I can run it.
Viktor, my charming assistant, let's start it.
Yeah, I'm starting the poll.
And now you should see here first question from the poll. which is, I think, not a hard question, but we will see. Okay.
All right.
So let's start.
Yeah. So, what does business really want from AI? This is like our first question, which you were able also to see on our banner. Yeah, and you can see it now also on presentation. Only, what do you think?
Well, we always hear when we are talking about AI that there is this massive increase in effectiveness, and that's usually a thing that you hear from the board members on the enterprise level, that we want to increase effectiveness.
Mhm.
We want to increase effectiveness. We want to deliver more. And these are the things that are still repeating. Nearly every our client that we're discussing, this is the main topic, effectiveness. But from the point of how we look on this, effectiveness is something that you just reach. But is there effectiveness really the target that we have from the point of strategic goals? Because that's the main topic. Because we need to have strategy, and implementing AI is only a tool how to improve it.
Yeah.
If I ask you, Viktor, if I'm your boss,
Yeah, I can imagine it. Yeah.
so if I tell you, okay, you are doing great, but I want you to be 30% more effective, is this good target for you? How to work with this?
I can work during the nights, and so on. But no, it's clearly not good target. But yeah, what will be better target then?
Well, I would say you tell me what is the better target for you.
For me, it's better to have some clear objective, which is defined. What should I achieve, and what way should I go, and how to do that. So yeah, and also when we put this into the AI topic and what we described in the MAIN Next, the better way than somehow to have some buzzword as effectiveness is to have OKRs, so objectives and key results, where is like better definition of clear goal, what we want to achieve, and clear vision as objective, and also have the proof which is valid in key results. So yeah, I would see it like that. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I would say that it's definitely better than effectiveness to have clear goal where we are saying, okay, we want to, I don't know, reduce number of found defects,
Yeah,
by 30%. That's clear what we want to achieve.
Yeah.
But from the point of the strategies in enterprise, we don't get it usually, and that's the first step that usually the companies are doing, trying to break this top level strategy to something that is, let's say, achievable on the lower level and more clear on the lower level.
Yeah.
I would say it's mapping the activities to the business strategic goals.
Mhm. I like a lot the question on our slide for you. How do we measure success of AI adoption? As you are the fan of the data, you love Excel sheets and so on to measure everything. How we can do this?
Yeah, that's my guilty pleasure, because I want to, let's say, database decisions. So I'm a big fan of numbers and graphs and it's kind of things. And measuring AI adoption, I would say first we need to measure how we perform without AI. because that's something that's the base that we need to compare. So it's like measuring the AI non-assisted effort and then AI assisted effort if we are using AI to help our job with our job. In the MAIN Next, we are describing these topics more in detail because with using AI tools, we were also introducing like parameters, and for example the productivity multiplier or AI overhead or coefficient overhead, because these are crucial from the point of that these are for evaluation if we are doing better and how hard is it, or how much cost we sunk in case we are using AI, because using AI isn't some magic word or magic wand where we just say simsalabim and we have the results. We must learn it. We must how to work with this tool, and we must prepare for it. These are software tools usually, so we need to have some infrastructure for this and so on. And it's not for free. So we must count this also to this AI adoption and to the success rate. But the most important thing is that we still need attached these results to the business outcomes, because just using AI and measuring how AI is good is not enough, because we must evaluate the business results, because this is the thing that is making money for us. Okay.
I with you. I would say we had to measure before the AI adoption. It's not like also with AI adoption we are coming into the jungle where we will be not measuring anything. We need to measure, we need to track, and we need to see what is happening with everything with our efforts and so on, which are AI or non-AI assisted. But I believe we were already tracking before our non-AI efforts, right? It should be done like that. So yeah, I'm completely with you in this.
Okay. Let's close this topic, and maybe let's close the first call.
I can close it. Should I put this?
Let's stop the computer screen.
Okay.
And we have the first results. And the question was, do you have clear strategy how to adopt AI in your organizations? And the results are pretty clear, because 100% has the answer no. I'm a bit surprised, because I was expecting at least some companies have already started with these strategies. But don't be scared, because even on the enterprise level, these kind of things are usually in the state of discussions, preparing strategies, or maybe in some proof of concept, but not with the clear strategy, which is full scale.
Yeah, exactly. Pointing out the word clear. Maybe there is a strategy, but it's not clear.
Yeah, that's the point. Maybe we need to describe it better for people to understand, because it's critical. But let's move to another topic. So
I can also run second poll, right?
Yes, start the second poll.
So everybody, I'm starting. I'm not sure if I started. Good one.
It's poll number 2.
It should be this one.
Yes.
So I will start to.
Started.
Okay.
Started, and you should be able now to vote for this one.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think this question is quite self-explanatory. Is it about tools?
Yeah, it's a question where we can say it very clearly and very fast, yes or no, or we can little bit talk about it. I want to little bit talk about it. For somebody on the first view, it is possible idea. I can buy some AI tool. I can use some AI add-ons in my tool. I can start with test automation or with development and take only the part and run with that. For example, I was in one company on the project where there was very nice decision from the member of the board to take Copilot because he wanted to like write emails more easily, use Word more effectively, and so on. So he decided that he will buy the license for most of the people in the company. He did so. So they start to use Copilot, and I was asking like there, what are the rules to use this Copilot? And they were like, we don't know. We are putting there everything. We don't have any security rules, but he can write email. He has budget, so he bought it. But the tool did nothing, only security mess, not any rules, not any progress in this topic. So from my point of view, tools are really on the maybe last place. First, we need to have strategy. We need to have goals, what we need, what we want to achieve, where we want to go. And then we can pick some tools. And most important thing is to have clear data set, clear data which are for our AI, which we can use not only for one part in the organization, for example, for testing or for analysis or for something. We want to use it for everybody, and we want to have clear context, I would say. I don't know if you agree with me.
Kind of,
Mhm.
but I think there is one more important thing.
Okay, which one?
And I think the most important thing from the point of AI is the AI mindset.
Yes, you are right.
Because you can have perfect tool, but if people don't like the tool or don't want to use it, the tool is just tool. It will just
Yeah.
fail off. If you have hammer,
Yeah.
it could be perfect hammer for you, but if you can't lift this hammer, you are not Thor, sorry. Then this tool is useless for you.
Yeah, probably we lived already this situation with agile transformation or test automation. When we took the Jira, we took the Kanban board, but nobody wanted to use it. Nobody wanted to have stand-up and so on. We had the tool, but the people didn't want to do it. So what about this mentality? Can we get it somehow on for the AI tools, for AI transformation?
I think it's all that this AI transformation is all about experimentation, a lot of self-study, and a lot of things that people should do by themselves. Because I don't think any company is capable of preparing so perfect guides that you will know how to use this tool by 100 for 100%. Because the tools, and let's talk if we talk about tools, we can talk about, I don't know, ChatGPT or Gemini, or about language models which are used to as a main tool for Gen AI things.
Yeah.
We can talk about how to use different technologies, but like RAG or something. But if the people don't know how to use it, how to build things with it, and how it works, they will use it only as a user, which is perfectly fine for majority, definitely.
Yeah.
But it's not 100% of capabilities. And people really can't imagine how capable these tools already are.
Yeah.
And even in the enterprise level, majority of the users use, for example, ChatGPT as or Perplexity as a new Google.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't know, I don't want to say number, but it's just scratching the
you didn't use it as a Google, because when I take Gemini now, I can search my flight, my hotel, and so on, and I'm doing that. Like,
Yes,
why not?
but you can also say, book me this flight.
Yeah.
You are not using it as a search engine. You are using it to do the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
To do the thing, pay it, and that's it. And, I would say these tools are already capable of preparing, I don't know, for example, campaigns for the companies and so on. Especially marketing, it's very successful for. But we are from the IT, so let's talk more about the
let's keep it in the tools. So, yeah, in the end, we still need the tools, right?
Yeah.
So the question is, how we evaluate the available tools on the market and how often?
That's a hard question.
Yeah, that's true. It's very hard.
Because I would give a quick answer. On the enterprise level, there is usually some decision where some tool is selected and used across the whole company. But the tools are evolving and are evolving pretty fast. If you go back in the time, for example, I don't know, 1.5 years ago, I think that was when the GPT started this big big I don't want to say it mess, but this revolution and this media attention. It was just for chatting. Today you can do analysis. You can create application with it. You can do analysis of data cleansing. And so on and so on, because I even cannot imagine all the possibilities right now, and the database that use this tool to create another tools, because I would say these tools allow also people who don't know how to, for example, write code, to create their own apps, simple applications to do some basic stuff.
Yeah,
and it's fine. But that's not for the enterprise level.
Yeah, exactly. I'm with you.
Okay, I'm looking at the time, and I think we should go to the next topic. So let's finish this poll.
Yeah.
And now we have interesting results, because like 60% people here are AI enthusiasts. And the rest is either skeptic or not decided. So if you are skeptic or not decided, that's really important also, because if you are AI enthusiast, that's very important for the AI adoption, because you are the one who is pushing this change in your company. But you also need the AI skeptics, because they are something like your quality assurance, so your break, which is saying this is not working, this is not fine. You need also these people. Otherwise, you will have only enthusiasts, and you will do everything quickly and fast, and you will probably forget some pretty important things.
Sometimes only skeptic is seeing reality, But in the end, it's important to have clear vision, but also somebody who will push the topics in front and talk about them. And maybe if AI enthusiasts will be able to prove you that it's working and it's good, you will be not skeptic anymore, and you can use it for advantage, right?
Exactly. So let's move on to my favorite part.
Were you prepared for this?
Yes.
First question is really hard one. Did our AI strategy arrive before we had an AI policy in place?
I would say that in majority of companies on the enterprise level, first were some AI tools, and then started with some AI strategies.
Yes.
Because usually they choose they even selected few people who are, let's say, the biggest fans of AI, and said, okay, try to play with it somehow. Of course, on somehow controlled environment, but play with it, and we will see the results. And it's again, this is the strategy, tool first usually, which is not the best from the point of that. Yeah, you will have maybe some success how to do things better or more efficiently, but it's not very scalable. That's the first thing. And you still the more people will be using these tools, the more strict you must be from the point of especially security policy, because you need to control things like access control. You need to know which application are using. You need to identify new risk and so on. So this is really important from the security point of view, because it's new software, and software usually have bugs, and so especially AI, from the point how it works from the point of architecture. You don't know which data has been used for training, and these are things that can, let's say, occur much later, and you will find it much later and cause a lot of headache and troubles.
Yeah, double trouble.
But this is from the point of tools.
Yeah.
But from my perspective, very important are people. And do you think people were prepared or are prepared to adapt to this change?
Not everybody, but yeah, we already a little bit touched the mindset on last topic. I remember it, but you have many things which are going really fast in this world, new technologies and so on. For example, today I read the article about some guy from Ford. I don't remember if it was CEO or whoever was in China to check manufacturing of the cars from the China. And he came back and he was like saying, we have what to do, because in this space, when everything is automated in China, we are not able to do things in same quality and in same fashion and that fast. So we need to adapt. So, like, should the guys from Ford have fear about that they will lose their job, or maybe they need to adapt to get more engineering and so on stuff, and get more progress, maybe better paid job because there will be more cars, and keep their jobs because they will be able to be on the market same effective as cars in China. And I can see it here same. The projects, IT projects which are running, can be building really faster, also with the prototypes of the application or web pages or anything, with the AI tools than without them. So the question from my point of view is clear. We should adapt, use technology to have better quality, faster results, keep our jobs, and not be like on the market, the one which don't want to use the technology, and with some time we will be pushed off the market because of price and everything. So
yeah, so it's like a survival of the fittest. If you don't adapt, you will die on the market.
yeah, exactly. I'm not saying that everything is white and black, but you need to look somewhere in middle. You need to adapt. You need to look for the opportunities, use the technology as opportunity, and if you can be faster than everybody else, you can take advantage. If not, at least you need to be with same pace as everybody who want to be on the market.
Mhm.
All right. What about the processes?
Well, I have been on several projects with AI, and to be honest, we had to change a lot of things from the point of processes. I would say that the basic is clear, because AI is sprinting, and we need to be pretty fast. So it's good that most of the companies already are using agile principles, where you can have quick iterative cycles in sprints, so you can get quick feedback and how you have been successful with this topic and with AI and so on. So it's just matter of getting used to it and building the habit. But and of course, the processes are usually for manual working, so you need to change the processes, because I don't think the time is too far from today, but part of the processes will be done, or maybe they already are done by AI agents, especially the repetitive tasks with low added value, which are, let's say, secure. This already can be done by AI agents, but we will see in near future more and more of the processes to be done by AI, with big change that because it's true. And who is accountable for the outputs of this tool?
AI, you have to blame AI, because you used your prompt, then you use 3 more, and it forget the first one. So, or it is hallucinating, so just kick it out from the roof, and work without it. But no, from my point of view, you have to have a person. It's also specified it in our book. We called it AI oversight lead, which needs to have some governance around our AI tools, and everything need to count on the risk, manage the risk with AI, because there are coming plenty of new risks, which we need to consider, check, validate, and for sure mitigate. And still, believe or not, there will be still problems, even with the risk.
What a surprise!
Yeah. So yeah, you need to have audits and everything, and you need to have some accountable person, and you need to learn on your mistakes. Like when the risks were there, audits were there, you were reviewing, you were preparing the data sets, you were checking if the AI is hallucinating or not, and so on. And still there is a problem during, for example, creation of prototype, or during the analysis, and it will pop up in a release or something. You need to learn on the mistakes, and one more time, keep your AI oversight lead informed, and to be updating everything.
So there is, I think we call it a human in the loop.
Yeah,
that's the point, that someone is checking the results of the AI.
Yeah. Okay.
That's perfect. But let's move on.
Yeah,
let's move on to because we are running out of time.
We already are out of time. Here was the second poll.
And let's start our last poll.
Okay. Start.
And let's go to the last topic. Does AI brings only benefits?
Should I think again? Yeah. For sure not. There are many troubles in the paradise with AI. There are many hidden costs. There are many new roles and many new knowledge which needs to be provided. Training of the users or of the team. And yeah, you need to learn basic stuff as is prompt engineering. I don't think it's too hard. As we already mentioned, you need to count with the new risks, with new processes. I would say we mentioned many of that, but still we are missing the parts about security, for example, right?
Yeah.
And about some compliance, which we need to discuss. So I would ask you, what are some regulations or compliance issues?
Yeah. I will start with the regulation because, especially on the enterprise level, most of the enterprise level companies are somehow regulated, and we can think about the regulations, especially in European Union. You all remember GDPR. When GDPR came, it meant that nearly every enterprise company, not even an enterprise company, every company needed to adjust their processes and systems to fulfillments and to fulfill the requirements from GDPR. The same will be with the AI EU Act. So it will be a lot of new projects. Some parts are already valid. So it was the, let's say, easier part, but there will be some, let's say, direct impacts from the point of costs and from the point of projects. And because this act is still live and it will change during the time, we could expect that there will be some changes depending on how AI will this let's say AI business will be moving in the future. That means that this regulation will be also changing to keep people, let's say, secured, to don't have the opportunity to use, for example, biases, which is topic that often discussed topic from the point of enterprise. Things regarding the ethics, it is also heavily discussed topic. How to handle this, and so on. And security, that is completely new level, because I would say it will be a bit rude what I will say right now, but security was not in the last 20 years in IT has not been the biggest start. Biggest star of the show.
Yeah, that's true.
It was somehow we know that we need security, but it was often neglected. Usually just do things with minimal efforts just to keep the security team satisfied. But with AI and speeding things up, the security role is more crucial than before. Because even if you look at this from the point of speed of development, for example, creating malware or another is much easier with AI. Even I could do this and write up some basic malware in few minutes. So the number of attacks will be ramping up, and the security must be prepared for this. And these are the things that are, let's say, still traditional. But if we look at the architecture where we have this usually large language models, you usually have some new interface because you are using it for example for chess or something like that. That's new vector of attacks. You must think about things like about how the training data has been, which training data has been used. Because if you use, for example, AI to help you with coding, the data, you don't know the quality of data, especially for the models which are public, and don't know if there are some hidden vulnerabilities or some patterns which are forcing the AI to, let's say, write harmful code. or if not harmful, then vulnerable code. And that's something that will be shown later on. So what is recommended already in these companies are something that has been neglected, like more regular audits, checks on which model has been used and when, for example, for development or for analysis and things, these type of things. You need to log these things to audit logs, so new audit logs. So a lot of stuff is going already, and especially on the enterprise level, if you mix all these things up together, you have pretty complex topic that you need to solve. And that's the reason, and I will go back to the beginning of this session, why you need a good strategy, how to adapt AI in your company.
Yeah, so maybe if you are not AI skeptic and you can do security test and you want to build on that, you found the gold mine. Maybe,
but I'm not.
I'm also not, but yeah.
Okay, and I think that's all for today's session.
Yeah.
Let's finish our last survey.
Okay. It's this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
And do you think you will lose your job because of AI? That's interesting, because 75% here thinks they will lose their job in AI due to AI. So it looks like that pretty dark future is awaiting us. So, well, I hope it won't be so critical, and in case we will adapt, we will survive. And I think it's time for the questions, if there are any.
Yes.
Okay, first question. Have you ever tried fine-tuning the model locally? For example, when you wanted to have your data under control in your company? If so, what libraries did you use? Good question. I would say that I personally didn't fine-tune the model, but we have colleagues who did. And we will be honest, we are big fans of on-premise solutions, because that's something that solves your issues with the data security. From the point of you don't need to solve issues like where the servers are hosted, how often are changed the models that are behind, and you wrote it perfectly. You have a control. You own your AI, and that's really important, and that's thing that really strongly resonates on the enterprise level, because especially for example in banking sector, that is a big no-go from the point of security, in case they will use, for example, the public ChatGPT or Gemini. It's no-go. They must use either local variant or on-premise solution. But with the speed of changes, for example, how quickly we get new models, it means that these companies are falling behind, because usually there are several versions of several model versions behind the current market. So I hope I have answered your question. Second question: which future is more promising, the competing or the collaborative one? isn't the AI fostering the competition? I would say AI will be part of our lives in the future, and I think we need to learn to work with it in the most efficient way.
I mean, more promising what are there. In some cases, it will be competing, and in some cases, collaborating, because the idea behind is when you are competing with someone, you can bring it much faster to the market if it's anything, but you also want to collaborate to build on better results and to have better tools or better applications and so on. So I don't want to pick one from this.
I still think that AI is enhancing your capabilities. That's something that it's not from my mind, to be honest. But I still think that if 10% will use AI tool, 10% will be using a bit differently. Everyone will build, for example, different prompt for the AI, and it's more like learning what are the capabilities of the AI and trying to keep track of what is possible and how this will enhance your unique skill set. So that's more the collaboration. But of course, if someone is better at what you do and is using AI, then you are competing it. Or in case you have a job where the AI is direct competitor, it could do it better than you. There will be some, let's say, professions where it will be pretty hard to stay in case for you to stay relevant on the market, because when you are doing this job, you have some capacity and some capabilities and you have some speed. But someone who is doing the same job and is heavily using AI and builds ecosystem from AI, how to do this thing more efficiently, this person will always beat you and will beat maybe 5 more people that they are doing the same job. And when you will be forced to choose who will keep in your company, if this one super person which built this robust ecosystem and is using it to enhance its capabilities, or 5 people who are doing it manually, and the results are, let's say, the same from the point of quality, you have clear answer. Okay, do we have any other questions? I don't see any. So thank you for attention. I will again mention MAIN Next Manifesto. This nice book.
Yeah.
It's not so big, and
you can read it very fast, I would say.
And or you can contact us. We will send contacts through email after the session, and also you can watch our MAIN Next site on LinkedIn, where you can also contact us in case you are interested also about training, about MAIN Next, or want to learn more. Don't hesitate, write us on LinkedIn or contact us on different places. For example, in 14 days, we will be in Milano on Testing Curated conference, so you can visit us there. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much.
Have a nice evening.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.